Now, what about the signs, the signals that you're reading then, just from the fact that Trump made this trip? He went to ASEAN, he went to APEC. American presidents haven't always turned up at these summits, so he's flattered Australia. He's certainly bonded strongly with the new Prime Minister in Japan. This sends a pretty strong signal, doesn't it, about American engagement in the East Asian region?
Yes, I mean, I'm not surprised. During his previous term as president, he had quite a focus on Asia, and I think President Trump's view and the view of most people in his administration is that the Ukraine war should have been dealt with much more effectively by the Europeans than it was. And the Middle East, you know, that's starting to come together, albeit slowly, but it's starting to come together. For America, the most important priority is dealing with China and dealing with Asia. And it was never true that President Trump was an isolationist, would want to withdraw from America's allies, that America wouldn't be a reliable ally anymore. These were Democratic Party talking points which were taken up by a lot of elements, including our own elements of the international media. But they were never true. They were just talking points from his political opponents. And he's demonstrated very clearly his commitment to the protection of Korea, to the alliance with Japan, good relations and alliance with the Philippines. So it's been a very productive visit by President Trump.
Now, you mentioned the Middle East. I want to get to your updated analysis on that. We've seen some disturbing developments with Israeli soldiers killed by Hamas in the last few days. Israel, of course, retaliating against that and trying to take out more Hamas operatives. We've also seen, I'm going to show some vision here, a warning to viewers, it is disturbing, but this is vision that Israel has taken of Hamas effectively taking bodies out of hiding of hostages, reburying them, and then pretending to the Red Cross that they've been discovered. This must be testing the patience of Israel and the US, because this is clearly contrary to the peace plan that was sealed only a couple of weeks ago.
Well, just in case people in the media and maybe the left, the political left, didn't understand this, Hamas is a truly wicked organisation. And of course, you can't trust anything they say or do. But on this occasion, we have, if you like, on the side of the Americans and the Israelis, the Arabs, and not least people like the Saudis and the Qataris. And the Qatari Prime Minister has been, in the last 24 hours, very upbeat about how the peace process is going to unfold. I mean, sure, Hamas are still very active on the ground, and they're fighting with their rivals within Gaza. But the Qataris and the other Arabs seem very determined that they will be neutralised and they won't be able to run Gaza for much longer, and they seem very confident that that deal will be done. Let's wait and see. But, you know, given the history of what has happened in that part of the world, I'm quite optimistic that the Trump plan will slowly but surely come into being, and that they will end up with quite a good peace settlement, with Gaza being administered presumably by technocrats directed by the Palestinian Authority out of Ramallah, but that will ease pressure on Israel.
Thanks for talking to us again, Alexander. Appreciate it. Alexander Downer there, former Foreign Minister, speaking to us live from Melbourne.